So, hello everyone, it's time for Beastars episode 7, season 2, right? We're getting pretty far in there now. Maybe gonna figure out who is the murderer eventually. I don't know, I don't really see it actually being resolved this season, honestly, because, I mean, it wasn't really a focus of season 1, I talked about earlier, it wasn't really a focus of season 1, who the murderer was, like who is the culprit, right? It wasn't really a focus. And then season 2 here, it started being a focus, and we got, Roshimaru, Snake Lady and that stuff, right? It's a little bit focused, but I feel it's not the focus anymore anyway now, and then it kind of went away from that anyway. And it went into, I don't know, the dance battle and so. I don't know, so I feel that's kind of like, I think the guy that kidnapped him, or him, guy I say, probably was a man, but, I mean, I don't think that person was the murderer, right, the kidnapped the guys, so, I don't know, I think it kind of pivoted away from the murder thing anyway, so I don't know if it's going to be resolved, but, maybe. I think it'll be a good last episode here, but 5 episodes left to resolve that. No, I feel like this season, honestly, is probably gonna resolve the Luis being the leader of the Lions. I feel he's either gonna get killed or be fired or whatever, so to speak, in the end of the season. I think so. I don't think he's gonna stay at this thing, or he's gonna get killed, right? I don't think he's gonna actually, be able to control this thing for long. Something's bad happened to him. But anyway, let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Today's out early, which is great because it's so late, usually. Yes, we have Legacy with the puppy, with his new hairdo. I wasn't a big fan of it. He looks weird. Since he lost his power to yaw, right? Since he lost like this yaw bite power, it's called. What is it called? Actually, no. Yaw strength, maybe. I like opening 2 more than opening 1 though. I know I'm like a horrible person saying that, but I did like opening 1, so. But opening 1 was amazing. Really, was it really amazing? I don't know. I think it's just like, it's different, but I don't think it's good, right? I just think it was like, I'm a hard. It's really hard to charm me with this being different. I think for anything, any anime, most whatever, different for me doesn't mean good. And I don't say episode 1 was bad. I just think it was okay. Like so I was like, okay, pretty good song. It was pretty good. Motion picture, it was capture thing. It was different. This here I think is a better song. I think neither of the bonus though is my top openings though, but no, this season has a way better openings than way better openings. So it's like, I can't even crush an apple anymore, like I'm so weakened now. Could it be my chance though? Looks like I know the character now. Okay, so now it's drinking everyone's what? It's like trying to taste everyone's. Oh, that's super dog. He's trying to drink everyone's bottle something. What's this right taste? Okay. The enemies will get them dark, but there we go. Termindark. They had Termindark for like a minute, and then he lost immediately. It wasn't a very good Termindark. That are stretching and so on. Very serious tournament, okay? It's a very serious theater group here. Don't have to stretch and so on. Gotta stay flexible to do your acting. I mean, he does look like a bad guy though. What? Blood? What's happening? What's his arm? What? Which is fake? I mean, the TD group, is it faking it? What? Is it TD group? What was it rip off the arm for? What happened? They did it on purpose. Yeah, it's like, I want to try to eat you people! Don't hate me, okay? What happened? Maybe they just fake. I mean, I'm still waiting for them to fake it because they're TD group. Could be that the greatest, you know, prank ever. This is a prank, bro! I guess think it's a big. But I don't know what's happening. Like, what happened? He accidentally ripped off his arm somehow? How does that even make any sense? I hope it's a prank. Could be an awesome prank. But yeah, Legashi's been trained now to be, I am immune to blood and meat and so on. He's like, I can't. How did it happen? I don't know. Did the pantry guy accidentally pull off his arm? Like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he's gonna carry him. Because Legashi's a true hero. He's gonna trust the wolf. He's a gentle boy. Maybe we should bring the arm or something. Maybe we can retouch it. Yeah, bring me the arm so I can retouch it. And I was like, I don't want to touch the arm. And I was like, I don't want to touch it. And everyone was like, no, I don't know. Okay, yeah, Beer Man is like, I take care of it. Yeah, he's like, maybe he wants to eat it though. But how did it happen? I have to go back afterwards. So he accidentally just, like, attached the arm? Panther guy was stretching too hard or something? They were like stretching and then... I don't get how it happened, honestly. Cause, like, I have to go back later and watch it again. Straight up, right? It felt like a really weird scene. The Panther guy accidentally, like... Yeah. Well, I guess it's a problem because some of the animals are way stronger, but... I mean, I could see it happen definitely with like a chihuahua or something accidentally losing their body parts or whatever, right? But then this panther guy isn't that much bigger than... He's not like so much bigger than... Well, yeah, everyone thinks he's like a murderer now. If it's weird to me how it just accidentally could happen. But okay. But I mean, I can see how this could be a... I wouldn't say common, but somewhat of an definite issue in this world where it's like... They're very different in size, right? And someone would accidentally like... pull off, you know, like a little squirrel or something. But again, they weren't that... He's not that much bigger than him though. I feel the Kuma now seems suspicious. Yeah. Legashi's like, hey Kuma, you're quite used to body parts. Yeah, he's like, If you say... He's getting off like a very suspicious vibe now. Definitely. Oh, I wouldn't think that... And I mean, thinking about who kidnapped Legashi, the Kuma, the bear guy, would be roughly that size, right? He would fit into that, the size that... Okay. Whoa. Man, the heart beat. And then he Melodious Aaron arrives and we're like, hey guys! he's the most like fabulous guy ever. Hey, he's like, oh, you guys playing? Some yaoi. He's always going for the yaoi vibe, right? Hey guys, I'm the cute little. It's like what? But I don't know, man. Kuma was like, maybe he's lost his temper there. He's so hungry after that good, tasty arm there. Very suspicious. Man, it's a weird scene now because the Kuma was clearly like, I'm gonna kill you, or I can't handle my anger or hunger. But then it might be he's because he has the same body shape, kind of roughly that guy, right? But you couldn't see could kidnap him, but it could be him. But then also it felt like he could control his anger, so I don't know. Red herring? Definitely quite suspicious. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he's the culprit, but I don't know. I know he has a fan club now, of course. He's a pretty boy. He's a bichon and yeah, he's very bichon. It's not always like a huge fan club of cute girls. His groupies and everything. Of course he has. Of course he has. I don't know really to. You kinda interrogate him now, I mean, but and he could be the kidnapper. He has the size of that. Yeah, let's go Sampa. He's just a cuddly old bear that looks super angry now. It's losing it again here. That's very particular in there. It's, K9 bodies, but they all look nice at the same time. Could be some. Yeah, this must be important because everyone got at the same time. It must be some, big news here. Die news. It's gonna be like those damn, meat eaters. Interesting. She's like, I still trust you. You're a nice tiger boy. Come on, could it be another romance here now? I don't know. Well, he's clearly bothered now. People think he's dangerous, right? Because he's a cat and he's a big old tiger, right? So, yeah, can't be helped, right? He's trying to. It's just a bit cool. Can't be helped, girl. Can't be helped. Come on, it's life. Man. It's a very good. Yeah, that's one of the best scenes, man. It's a really good scene. She's so angry she can't even breathe. So much emotions. That was a really good scene. This feels like he's getting his own little cute. Yeah. He's taking that Legoshi route. And like, I'm gonna get my own little cute girlfriend here. Holding hands, so yeah, it looks very lovable now. Coming in there. Yeah. We were holding hands on purpose? No! That was cute. So gotta ship them now, definitely. No, but that looked, I mean, they kind of holding hands and they were like, oh no, I mean, yeah, I don't love you or anything, I just like you, yeah. So that was interesting. It's a good, powerful scene. But yeah, obviously Kuma, he's going, you know, primal. Yeah, he can't sleep now, he's getting all angrier. Attacking his pillow, he's like, I need to eat some meat. So he's clearly... Man, he might hurt someone then if he goes into this some kind of primal rage here. We have one of his roommates, I guess, not a Kuma. Yeah, Gambara, you can do it. He's like supportive. Yeah, you can do it, bro. You know, can I keep your hunger in check, right? Yeah, come on, bro. The interest in the issue they have, of course. Getting all hungry and angry. Can't help their hunger, right? Some real meat. Needs eggs as well, right? But for protein, but it's like a honey. Looks like a honey boy. Yeah, gotta get it like, oh yeah. Oh, that's a good shit. But it's nothing like real food though. But yeah, he got the honey bottle. Like, you're gonna have a lot of honey. I love that though, but I mean, this I would see would more reasonable if someone is accidentally hurt, like a squirrel, like these people talking to here, right? Like the kind of the forest critters here, and he would, yeah, accidentally hurt a little squirrel girl or something, or maybe something, I don't know, something else, right? That's tiny and little rat or something, or a mouse, right? Or you know, something of small critter. That would make, yeah. I have to go back after the episode. I have to look at this thing again. It looks really strange to me how he used accidentally. Accident happens, bro. Just a prank. I mean, I was like, I mean, by saying, I felt that I was like a prank now because they're the theater club. So you accidentally hurt, you know, it's just like a prank, guys. Oh, we got you fake blood. It's like, no, but it wasn't a real thing. Well, yeah, it just felt so. Maybe he did kill him though. Yeah. Maybe he is the murderer. So now it's like, okay, interesting. Maybe it's the bear that can't handle his instincts. Huh. Yeah, maybe he is his best friend, and maybe he couldn't go too thirsty one night. He's too nice to me. Yeah, it's like, oh, he's too nice. I don't know. Maybe it's simple like that. They were like best friends, right? Nakamas until death do them apart, perhaps. Well, I spent a lot of time with him at least. I don't know. Could be him being sad that his friend is dead, right? And he's like has some anger issues because his friend's got someone killed his friend, right? So. And he keeps taking these pills here, which is probably to control his hunger, right? Yeah, it's like it's kind of like. Ooh, there we go. So stop taking his pills here. Yeah, like that. I mean, I don't know exactly how they work, but it's some kind of like probably. Oh man. So he is the murderer. I mean, it feels a lot like he's the murderer. Oh, there we go. That's how it started, eh? Oh man, I mean, it has to be him that is murdered now. Unless someone else finished off, but I doubt it. But he's bleeding though, so maybe someone already got hungry, but... No, it seems that the beer is the actual culprit, right? Of course. I mean, I said earlier too suspicious that he threatening Legoshi, but... Very suspicious, but... I could see it going some more the route rather right hearing here, but... If he kills him now, so he's sad, man. He's killing his like best friend, man. He's all like, yeah, I still love you, bro. You're my friend, yeah. He's like, I forgive you. Come on, bro, let's go home and have, this. Yeah, this is like super horrible now. He's like, if he eats him now or something, it's gonna be. I mean, I hope he's not gonna be the guy. I hope something else gonna be a twist now, and he won't actually do it. But I guess he can't. Yeah. I mean, I was hoping it was gonna be twisted because it's kind of sad now. He's like, oh, that's my best friend. I still forgive you. He's like, come on, man. I guess he eats him. With friends like this guy, you don't need enemies. Man, I think his best friend. It's like hanging out with him all the time. But he's the one that I guess that kidnapped Legoshi II then. As I guessed earlier. He has the same body shape, right? Well, I think he's the one probably kidnapped Legoshi then, and they kidnapped him and, try to silence him, but he's not like a murderer, it's more like couldn't control his anger, I guess, so. That would explain why he didn't kill Legoshi, right? He's kidnapped him to try to threaten him, instead of just killing him. But as I said earlier, he had the same body shape, so. And here I was saying earlier that I didn't know they were gonna finish this murderer storyline. But yeah, that's a sad death scene there though. Weirdness of it. But I was saying, right? I mean, the whole thing there that he kidnapped Legoshi instead of just killing him felt strange. But I guess it makes sense now then that he didn't actually want to kill him. Kinda, he's kind of control his, beast, right? So that's why he killed him, and that's probably why he didn't want to kill Legoshi either, right? He was more like a killer kind of guy. Because I said that when Legoshi was kidnapped, I was like, why did you just kill him for? Why kidnap him, right? But now it makes more sense there. Yeah, he kidnapped him. Because he clearly isn't like a professional hitman, right? This is more like, oh no, I got angry. Or hungry. But yeah, Legoshi kind of called out as well that he was very suspicious, and he was so calm and collected by carrying the armor. So I was like, oh, I could carry the blood armor. I've seen it before. Well, that reveals that is last episode. Yeah, that's the end, guys. That reveals the story love. The romance doesn't matter. Yeah, this is why I watched the anime for. No, I know who the killer is. So I don't have to watch it anymore. They finally resolved who was the actual. Yeah. And I guess next episode. Where someone is fighting this episode here. It's a very quick scene, but maybe it was Legoshi. Or was the preview again there? Ultra. I mean, is Legoshi getting a little more fur again? Haru. But anyway, first I just wanna rewatch that scene. So he's stretching him. Yeah, he's stretching his, they're stretching together, right? Yeah, and she's like, stretch deeper, Gambare, do it harder, and so on. And then Legoshi enters with this thing, and it's like, Senpai, I have this thing here, and yeah, he enters and talks to them about this thing, and so they're stretching before that, and the next thing is just, okay, so now so now it's pulling. Oh, I see. Okay, so now I get it now, I suppose, but man, that feels like a weird thing, man. So I guess he kind of pulls off his arm. It feels very much that the Panther is way too strong in this. What's doing now here? You're showing us. But I mean, I felt I had to go back and really rewatch this scene to get it right, honestly. So what he's doing, of course, is that he's like, he is. You can see here, yeah, like he's pulling out. They're stretching, right? They're kind of doing this like stretching motion, right, where you kind of pull the other person's arm, kind of like, and then you pull your shoulders, so kind of stretch your shoulders and so on, right? Kind of your back of your kind of the wings, whatever it is called. What is it called now again? In Swedish we call it wing, seriously. Yeah, in Swedish it's called vingbred, or like the wing muscle. It's kind of like the back of the kind of this area here, yeah, whatever that muscle is called, just behind your shoulders. That thing kind of stretches that out. I don't know what's called in English. I don't know what it. I barely know. I don't even know what's called in Swedish, because in Swedish, yeah, we call it like vingbred or like wingspan, kind of wing shoulders, but it's not. It's probably not the technical term for that. It's quite like complicated. But anyway, he stretches that right, and then yeah, you can hear he screams. He's training with his like sword, and suddenly she screams, and his arm is pulled off, right? Yeah. So it feels like a weird scene still, though. I had to rewatch it and be like, okay. Yeah, I felt like I really need to, rewatch it and be like, okie dokie, okie dokie. I guess he lost his arm like that. Okay, but sure, but they're stretching and he's just more powerful, I guess. But the thing is that takes so much power, though, because they're kind of in the same size, though. I feel it's a little overkill, because it's one thing, right? If the bear guy, if Kuma, if I can bear Kuma, or if he would stretch with like the squirrel, yeah, okay, then he's like a massive bigger than him, right? That would obviously be a bad idea. But the panther isn't that much bigger, so him like, because pulling the shoulder off, yeah, the pulling motion is just massive. It's one thing if you cut him, if you like sliced him with his claws, that would be one thing. But instead he just kind of pulled it out, and like it takes an enormously amount of force to kind of pull it off. That's way more harder than like breaking it, something like that. So if he like break his arm, like if he broke his arm accidentally, that I could buy easily. Oh, he broke his arm because he was stretching and easily, but yeah, that I could buy easily. But it's like the blood thing. It is very hard, of course. It is very, very hard to pull. I mean, the power he needs to do that, right? It's really massive, and it's not that much bigger than him. So, and also panthers aren't like super powerful, like in just raw strength as bodies, I suppose. But I don't know. But I feel it's a little strange, yeah, that he managed to like pull it off. That is quite. It is quite massive, definitely. Certainly. But anyway, so that's that thing is. Then of course we see the build up of him being, with friends like you don't need any enemies. You don't need any enemies with friends like him. But at least it explains, as I mentioned, how it does kind of, how to say that, it motivates why he didn't kill Legoshi earlier. Because I was wondering how that with Legoshi kind of worked out, right? Just in that sense that because with Legoshi it was kind of like, my thing with that I think it might be, so I was wrong on that, but I think it was a little strange, though, honestly. Even if I see it more reasonable now, because he kidnaps Legoshi, it has to be him, right? And I guess it was him when I saw them outside the nurse office, because I was like, you know what? Now when Legoshi and him was staring after her, and Legashi's like, hey, you kidnapped me, basically. I was like, wait a minute, you're the guy that kidnapped me, right? And Legoshi seems to kind of figure out that it's him, and his size and his the length, but we couldn't see, like we didn't get to see who kidnapped him, right? With the blindfold on. We kind of got, but we as the viewer at least got kind of like a measurable he's roughly this high, he's roughly this big arms and so on, right? And obviously the Kuma body shape that fits into it. It's like, oh, he's probably a kidnapper, right? As I said during the scene, oh, actually, he's probably a kidnapper. It makes sense. But then him being the murderer, the one thing I mentioned during the kidnap scene was that why wouldn't he just kill Legoshi I? Why would he kill one guy and not kill the other guy, right? Like, that feels weird to me. But I guess then, of course, it's motivated by him not actually wanting to kill him, his best friend kind of thing. He's just wanted to kind of like hug him. You know, yeah. I guess that kind of motivates it, that he just couldn't control his hunger, and that's why he killed him. We did see him stop taking his pills though, and so on, so he stopped taking his like medicine for his, I guess, hunger issues. So he obviously is faulty. It's like he's innocent. But I'm just saying that it's interesting. Because he didn't kill Legoshi. Yeah, I would say it's a little weak. I'm not because I was wrong, so I'm gonna be salty now. But I feel it's a little bit. Man, this scene is sad, man. I look at it again, and the scene is feeling sad when they're kind of hugging. And he's like, Taishobu, I'm still your friend. We're still best friends. Yeah, and he's like, oh no. Man, it's a sad scene. Then he kind of spins around and his face goes all red. Yeah, and he goes all angry. And he eats him up there when he needs the hunger, man. He needs to get it. Satiate his hunger, yeah. It's a scene, definitely. It's a sad scene. But now we know that he did it. I don't know. It's probably get resolved this episode then. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't feel like overly important. That's what I mentioned at the beginning though, when I was the earlier episode 1 and so on in the season. It doesn't feel overly important who is the murderer. It's like that this anime clearly isn't really focused around figuring out that the Kuma did it. That's not really the big thing, right? That's not really the big thing at all in the anime. It's more like, we focusing on one storyline, and then it doesn't really feel like it's focused at all on, oh, he's the murderer. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't really, I don't feel it changes that much, honestly, because it's still about, Luis and Legoshi and that thing and the other stuff, right? So, and Haru and the romance and so on. That being said, though, now we know that the Kuma did it. We do need, I don't know, some other kind of antagonist, right? Like after Legoshi exposes him, probably exposes him, right? Or maybe the Kawhi, but after someone, evidently proves him, right? We as a viewer knows him, it's probably gonna be quicker, so to speak. Probably gonna be pretty quick, I think, from this scene, because we know it's him, right, as a viewer. So when that is proven and he's convicted or whatever, right? We need some other bad guys. So maybe Luis will come into some antagonist conflict, something like that. Yeah, we need some other conflict, right? I would say. This conflict, I feel, is gonna be resolved now, next episode. Because we know it's him, right? So, like Legoshi can't be spent like 10 episodes trying to figure out that it's the Kuma, if even he basically threatened him and told him it's him. Basically told him his fate is him, even though he almost immediately straight after him immediately. So it's Oh, that's a really sad that scene though. But I guess it motivates and why he didn't kill Legoshi, because he's not like a professional killer. So he's not like a, he's not like a serious murderer guy. He's more like, oh, I killed this guy, and then it's like, I kind of want to kill this guy. But the Panther scene was strange, though. That felt like the overkill. Did he manage to kind of put it off? That feels way too powerful for his body size. Probably should be more like a broken arm or something. I guess the red stuff is important, right? That is a red. That's what's important for the anime. So I think I probably would honestly prefer if he just cut him, right? Yeah, if he accidentally sliced him, like scratched him, or even if he cut it off the arm, it would be a lot of red stuff, and I think it would feel a little more feasible from a physical standpoint, because he wasn't that tiny, so I just felt no. But when I saw it, I was like, "Is it real? It was a prank." It felt so weird that he managed just do like that, just stretching. I don't know. I felt a little bit too much for me, in my opinion. Like the powers comparison. Because I mean, if you think a bit, if you take, I'm a pretty big guy though. So if you take like a normal sized human, right? I'm much bigger, but I'm tall and I weigh a lot, right? So I'm much bigger than the average male, right? Probably by 30-40%. Like seriously, like, because I weigh like 130 kilograms. So yeah, I think I'm probably like 40-50 kilograms heavier than the average kilo. Yeah, seriously. But even I can't just like pull off your, even I can't do that. I think it's like a normal grown-up man. It'd be really hard for me, right? Because I'm weak. No, but like, even if I'm a lot bigger, it's like, I need so much power to do that stuff. That is really, really hard. Like I need several times probably my power to do that. Right? I need to be like several times bigger than you. He's not even twice bigger than him. He's like 30% bigger than him. Something like that. But yeah, like I weigh it's less than weight 130 kilograms on that, right? And the normal weight's probably average weight's like 80, 85, 75. So I'm about like 50% like an average human, kind of average man. Twice, at least as a female. As an average woman, yeah, more than twice than her. But I still probably could like put it off on a woman about my size. It would be pretty really hard. I mean my length, not my weight. It would be really hard, yeah. But yeah, I'm a big guy. No, but really, that's why I look so. My biceps were so tiny, right? Because yeah, but because the thing is that it's a short side note, but the thing is that if you measure my biceps or something, but they're like my biceps compared to the average person, right? My bicep, I'm telling you, is a lot bigger. Like the circumference is a lot more. But because I have a huge torso, right? I'm a very big guy. My width is very big. My arms was kind of tiny, so it bothers me. No, but if I had a slim body shape, right? And I mean fat or slim, like a slimmer body in that sense. My biceps will look a lot bigger, right? Or triceps or whatever, yeah, or whatever. It will look way bigger, right? Because now they look kind of small because my body is so big otherwise. So that's why I look so goddamn untrained, right? But honestly though, yeah, I am built like a gorilla, right? So I am built like a bear, like a gorilla. So I have that, that sizable body shape. So that's what I mean. I couldn't do that against a person, roughly my height, but much more less weight than me. It would be really hard. But anyways, see you guys, and have a great day.